Hi lollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real MVP. So guys, I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where these pink-colored women are all out singing all praises to black women for making them to be on the side of TikTok that teaches about hygiene and how to properly take good care of yourself. This actually got a lot of people reacting and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We just here for education.
I have found myself over on Black Girl Shower Talk about 6 months ago, and let me tell you, it's changed my life. There's a couple of things I've taken away. My fellow white girls, you need to listen up. If you have not found yourself on Black Girl Shower Talk, just search that. You're welcome. First of all, I smell so good. I am getting devoured by my man. It does smell so good. He cannot resist. I smell like a s'more or a gummy bear or cotton candy, whatever routine I'm using that day. This thing, the African net sponge, are you kidding me? I've never felt so clean in my life. It doesn't harbor bacteria because you get all the soap out. Not like this thing. I've been sitting here using a loofah for years. These things are gross. That's my husband's, and I'm just happy he cleans between his cheeks most of the time, you know what I mean? Full on shower routine in here. Bath & Body Works, we don't know her anymore. You know what I buy at Bath & Body Works now? Hand soap. That's it. I'm not putting that stuff on my body. There's so much better stuff out there that smells delicious. And then post shower, I got the oil, I got the body lotion, I've got all the different scents to layer, I've got the powder. I'm a big girl. I have not had a rash on this body in 6 months. Not one. This, y'all are genius. And then I just saw somebody saying to get the witch hazel to put underneath your arms for the summer. So I gotta go run and get that. Y'all could tell me to go and buy pretty much anything and I'm gonna go buy it. I trust you with my life. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. If you haven't picked up one of those African net sponges, you need to do it. Because honestly, change your life.
I got on like Black Girl TikTok somehow and talking about showers and like how you're supposed to shower. And they are like so adamant about you need to use a dry brush before you get in the shower. Which I'm scared because
I've heard that's hoax. I've heard it's hoax. I've heard dry brush.
I trust them.
Okay.
I believe them.
What about the self-tanning queens? How do you guys bathe? Because I'm watching white ladies discover that they've gone their whole diddly damn life without exfoliating below the neck. I'm watching women as they dry brush for the first time scream in horror as they can audibly hear flecks of their skin hit the tile. We had just gotten past the whole we don't wash our legs thing. Anyhoozle, I digress. The self-tanners, I heard they don't smell great. And you kind of have to let them marinate for a while to like activate. I know you have to exfoliate before you self-tan, but in like the weeks after, are you allowed to bathe with like a loofah, say, or an African net, or just a rag? Soap? Are you allowed to use soap on your body if you self-tan? These are the questions that must be asked. I traded in my Korean exfoliating mitt for an African net sponge like 2 years ago when I started my back knee acne journey. I needed a physical exfoliant that wasn't going to be a bacteria factory. And I tried one of those silicone dingle hoppers, but no. And an unexpected slay on the African net side versus the mitt. So much less like effort for better exfoliation. I don't know about you guys, it took me a lot of rubbing to feel fully exfoliated in the way I need to feel exfoliated with one of those Korean mitts. I was willing to put in the work, duh, but now I don't have to. It's quicker. I didn't expect to become an African net evangelist, but I love that bitch.
Hey, my little talk tickers. Listen, I've been up since 4. Did I have anywhere to go? No. Did I have anywhere to be? No. My body acted like I had to catch a flight before 4:30. That's how fast. 4 o'clock. And then what had happened after that was I landed on the black girl side of hygiene TikTok. On the first time in years that I have fallen asleep with my makeup on. And I don't wear makeup. You catch me on any day. Normally I don't put makeup on, but I wore it yesterday because I had somewhere to be yesterday, and I threw some makeup on. I did my eyes, I did the things, and last night I was really tired, but I really wanted to finish watching my program. I fell asleep with my makeup on like an idiot. I don't normally do that, but listen, here's the thing. Maybe that was Jesus that woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning, because I tell you what, you wonderful black women got me feeling so dirty. I feel so crusty. And I bathe twice a day. Okay, pumpkins, and I scrub. I wash my feet, unbeknownst to, stereotypes. I wash my legs. I don't just let the soap run down and wash them. No, I scrub everything. And I have two items in the shower that are for my body part scrubbing. One is for my body, and then the other one's for the no parts, because I'm not going to use the same thing. I can't. Anyway, I just don't have a good out of shower routine, and I should, because I'm more convinced now today, more than I ever have been, that this is why black don't crack. This shower routine that y'all are showing us is why black doesn't crack, and this is why y'all are beautiful from the time y'all are born, from the time y'all go to. Why wasn't? I think this is what's not. I think every white family should have been given a black mama that just would come over sometimes and just teach you things, because I didn't know. We didn't know. And so y'all are running around looking all greasy and beautiful and just wrinkle free, and we running around here looking like we smoke a pack of Marlboro Lights every day and all day, and I ain't never smoked never a day in my life. My skin is thirsty. I learned today that my skin is just thirsty. Today I'm going to have a caddy, and it's going to have every item, all of the witch hazels and the oils and the powders and everything, and all of the scrub things that I have seen since 4 o'clock, and I scrolled until 8. I'm going to have them all today in this house, and I will have a new routine. My skin ain't going to be thirsty after today. And I have naturally oily skin. Apparently it ain't good enough. But I do a good routine on my face when I get out the shower. I scrub and then do all of the oils and the acids and the spritzes and the sprays and all of the things. I just haven't been taking care of the rest of my skin.
I can't be the only one that's seeing all of these white people, or white women at least so far, who have found black girl TikTok and are like, yo, I didn't know this is how they showered. I didn't know how they were supposed to shower like this. Da, 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 da. And it's so funny to me, because all of this stuff that we would think is normal, like, using a net sponge or a rag, flannel towel, wash yourself, da, da, da. All of that we would think is normal is crazy to these people. And it just throws me back to when I saw someone make a video on, like, bro, cleansing is racial. Like, cleaning your body is cultural, like, bro, because obviously no one really, like, as a black kid, my mum taught me how to shower, my parents taught me how to shower in it, but I don't know if they get that. Like, hey, white people from the other side, like, do you man actually get that? Do you get taught, like, how to shower and stuff? Because I got taught how to make sure my body was clean, all of that, but do you man not get that? Or at least the way that you're taught is just not the same, because some of these showering methods are concerning. They're concerning. Why am I hearing you're showering a few times a week? Like, no, it's a daily thing. It really is a daily thing. And then one thing that also threw me in the video, she was like, they don't really talk about the shampoo part, which was funny to me, because obviously we don't really talk about our hair routine when we shower, because we have a hair day in it, or like we have the days where we do our hair, so it's not the norm. But with them, they wash their hair every day. But yeah, man, white people are showering. What the hell is going on over there?
Periodically, from time to time, on my For You page, I'm on Black TikTok, which is beautiful. Last time it was the Black Girl Follow Train, and then it was the Black Mom Follow Train, and now it is the bath time skincare routine and the aftermath. Let me show you 3 ways that I'm getting my daughter into this after skincare routine. The first thing is the shower. I have everything ready for her. She has her washcloth, she has her body wash, and if she needs something a little extra, she has exfoliating gloves. The second thing is body skincare. She has her lotion that she puts on her body. She was using the Evos, but that one ran out, so this is the backup one. She has her powder that I've placed inside this little container and this little piece of fleece that she uses to use on her body. I also top the powder off with this from Maybe James. It's a family-owned skincare brand catered for kids. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, they're plant-based, and they're paraben-free. To help with the armpits, she has little cotton swabs, the reusable ones. And this little thing that I got off of Amazon, that when you press the top, liquids and other forms of that can come out. And it's filled with this facial toner from Garner's Garden. It's actually just a mixture of some essential oils with witch hazel. And she just puts like 1 or 2 pumps on her little reusable cotton swab and put it underneath her armpits at night just to help her throughout the next day. Like, if you're not someone that wants to put deodorant on your child because you don't want that affecting them at such a young age, that works great. And then the last and final thing is our oral care. Both she and I use these No BS toothpaste tablets. We've been using them for months. We love them. We love what they do to our mouths. They help with hypersensitivity, and she enjoys using them. She doesn't use the entire tablet. She actually just takes one and bites it in half and then puts the other half in this little container that she has here with her floss pick, a little bracelet, and she puts the other half in here. And she just brushes her mouth as normal. So even if you're on the Black women side of TikTok about personal hygiene with after skincare and how to smell good and layer it up throughout the day, you can also teach your little one to do that. You just make it more accessible, not as many products, and you make it super simple and easy for them to follow step by step.
Okay, I'm confused and I got some questions. Has anybody besides me been seeing women coming on TikTok talking about Black women shower TikTok and how their showering habits have significantly changed since watching this? And I'm just thinking to myself, what are you doing? Don't you know how to wash yourself? I mean, clean your cracks and crevices. Put on your deodorant, put on a little powder, perfume powder, whatever you need to do to keep yourself, fresh throughout the course of the day. Y'all act like this is just mind-blowing information. We are talking about basic hygiene, people. Something that all of us need to know. Now, I know some of us may not know, but the majority of us should know. You shouldn't have to go to Black Women Shower TikTok to find out anything about showering. Clean yourself, wash yourself, use a towel, wash yourself 2-3 times if you need to, put your deodorant on and so on and so forth, and keep it moving. Somebody comment.
Y'all, it's nothing more refreshing than scrolling down my timeline and seeing that Black girl TikTok is teaching the YT ladies how to clean their bodies in the shower. I mean, they applying lotion as soon as they get out with a skin damp. They using an African net to scrub their bodies and exfoliate. They using coconut scented products and vanilla, brown sugar. Wait till they find out about the hair care routines. Y'all, it's nothing.
Do y'all think rich Black people still use washcloths? I was just thinking about that because the thing is they got money, and I feel like money try to change people. But my thing is certain things got to stay intact. Like, do they still use washcloths?
Wash your legs in the shower?
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Maybe I need to work on that.
My legs, bro, I wash my whole body.
Yes, and yes. What kind of question is that?
You have to. So why your legs specific?
Because I find in the white English culture, people say, there's no need.
They don't wash their legs?
No.
Their legs like down here?
What other legs you know, bro?
The only thing as a man that you pay special attention to is this area and the little armpits, and that's it.
So you see washing legs as like an effeminate thing?
I'm not going to go on record saying it's effeminate, but I've never seen a man take special care for their legs, you know what I'm saying?
How come they don't wash their legs?
Jason said it's not needed.
Well, that one is strange, man, because once I go shower, I got to wash from my head to my toe.
I even wash the walls to make sure.
But I'd rather say no, unless I shave.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. Yeah, what, doesn't everybody?
No, a lot of white people don't.
A lot of white people do apparently. Do what? Wash their legs in the shower.
That's a bit mad, you know. I wash my thighs. Obviously, I do the balls, do the thighs, but sometimes I leave the shins in that, bro, and then I wash my feet. So, yeah, weird one, that.
Do you wash your legs in the shower?
A Black woman started this content on the social platform, especially, on TikTok, where she shares hygiene tips on how to properly take good care of yourself. They actually call it Black hygiene or something. I'll look it up and get back. So many pan-colored women were so surprised to the way that these Black women are properly taking care of themselves, like the way they use washcloth, the way they use this African sponge, and they were all so surprised that somebody can actually go as far or at this length to take proper care of yourself. And now some punk-colored women who decided that they are just gonna try it out is all over social platforms singing all praises to these women for sharing these tips. It's not a new thing that it's being said that some, because I know that a lot of punk-colored people right now are beginning to wash themselves with the washcloth, or like call it an African sponge. But pro to that, I think they don't use washcloth. Like, pink-colored people don't use washcloth. Some of them don't even wash their legs. Like, the first time I actually heard about this, I was shocked, like, personally. Then when I was shocked, I decided to make more research. Like, this is a joke, right? And what baffles me was the fact that there is this particular podcast. I think I stitched the video sometime 2 months or 3 months ago, where these millionaire podcasters, they were having this conversation about washing yourself with hand or washcloth. And surprisingly, this man, who happens to be a white man, was all smiling, and he made a statement talking about people who use washcloth or African sponge are poor people. Like, he was like, no, he was asked, do you use washcloth? And he was like, oh no, oh my god, I can't use washcloth, I don't use African sponge. People that use that are probably poor people from rural areas, this poor people. I was like, oh my god. So some of them believe that it actually poor people that use washcloth or African sponge, and some of them still believe that it is not a must that you should take, or you should bath yourself. Like, you should take proper care of yourself. Like, a doctor, I think she's actually like, she came on the social platform to talk about how it's so wrong to take your bath every day, that you shouldn't take your bath every day. You should do that 3 times in a week. And I was like, 3 times in a week? How can you just bathe yourself 3 times in a week and you will feel very comfortable with yourself? Like, there are so many nasty things that I've heard from some people that when I think about it, I cannot even bring myself to agree to that. There is another woman who was making a statement of not wiping their bump. That is another stage for itself. But this particular one gives me a sense of there are so many people who really need to learn. Like, maybe they were not told, or they were not taught that you are supposed to properly take or wash yourself, like exfoliate your skin. Because some people give the idea of when you bath yourself from your head to your lower parts, automatically your foot wash it itself. Like, how is that even possible? That your foot, the water that runs through your foot, automatically washed it. Like, oh my god. And now so many people are giving praise, thanking black women more specifically for giving them these hygiene tips and ways at which they can properly take good care of themselves. I never thought that this is a thing of celebration. I thought that automatically a grown-up knows that you are supposed to bath at least every day. If you can do that 3 times, like at least in the morning when you wake up, you take a bath, you go to work. After working and you want to retire to bed, you have to take a bath, because when you go to work, you have to, like, you mingle with people, you shake hands with people, you talk with your colleagues and all of that. Like, coming back from work, you just want to lay down and sleep without taking a shower. Like, anyway, lovely, so just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I'll see you love this when I upload the next one.